Howdy, hey folks. Thanks for hanging out. Great to be here with ya. We're gonna jump into some ads in just a second. And then I'm gonna proceed to have my pants spooked off of me for the next several hours, while I try and be intellectual and analyze why it's so scary. This is gonna be a great time. I hate you all. We'll see you in a little bit. heard people like horror games. And I also heard that I'm really easily scarable. So this seems like a good mix of a day to play some horror games. This seems reasonable. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days. Welcome on in, everyone. I hope you are doing so well. Welcome in, welcome in. Are you excited about today? Because I'm excited about today. My goodness. Welcome on in, Karazest, Jack, Alex, and Mothman Centaur, and everyone else who's hanging out in the shadows. Appreciate all of you. Welcome on in. It's good to have you. Mothman, thank you for that jam. As a reminder, yeah, we are doing our Fox Hollow Jam 2 starting on Saturday. It's a tremendously exciting time. You're not going to want to miss it. We have all sorts of prize categories, and it's just going to be a good time to come in and try something you may never have tried before. We've got a couple of people who are going to be building games for the first time. We've got a couple of veterans that are going to be returning. It's going to be a grand old time. You're going to want to come and be a part of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make a lot of really cool stuff. Please tag me when Joe goes online. Also, Risky Biscuit goes into Do Not Disturb mode. He and I have been chatting. So I think he's aware. He said he can be in about 20 more minutes. About 20 more minutes. Tiny Devil, good to see ya. How's Tiny Devil Adventures going? How's that dragon level? Oh, goodness. Woo! So we've got about 20 minutes before going into SOS Forgotten Planet. That's not enough time to really get into Still Wakes the Deep. Coming along well, doing the whole Steam integration piece at the moment. Oh, wow. Nice. That means you are very far along then, right? That's kind of usually one of the final things that people end up doing just a little bit before launch. That's incredibly exciting, Tiny Devil. Congrats. That's huge. I am so jealous. That's awesome. So, while we wait for Risky Biscuit to get in here, hey, Agent Technology, good to see ya, good to see ya. How are you? I want to show a game to everyone. You're going to hear a Steam notification here. That's mine, not yours. Just a little before launch of the demo. Very cool. Zap, welcome in. Good to see ya. That is super cool. Super duper cool. I've got a game I want to show everyone, but I need to go grab my Steam Deck really fast. Be right back. Okay, I needed to go suspend it because it was on the Steam Deck, because I've been playing it this morning. Because it's freaking rad. I hope you'll get into the juicy bits of Still Wakes the Deep. That makes one of us. Oh my goodness. No, it's going to be a good time. So, oh right, and before we... Gosh, my brain is just everywhere, I apologize. We do have a bit of an updated schedule where for the next few days, we're going to be doing like half-day streams, like 4 or 5 hours. A close family member has come down with a very likely ADD maker. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Voice is a little scratchy, isn't it? A close family member has discovered that they have a pretty big health crisis that's coming down. So we're just going to take a little bit more time to be with the family for a little bit. That is not going to impact the jam schedule. Saturday, we're going to be here pretty much the whole day unless something really weird happens. And we'll be jamming all next week long. So we're very excited about it. Just the next couple of days, we're going to take a little bit of extra time to be with the family. So, there's a schedule update. Have any of you heard of Path of Akra? This thing is incredible. If you're unaware of this guy, the developer, hey, Daniel Pancake over on YouTube, good to see ya. The developer of Path of Akra is very active on the roguelike subreddit, and this is very much a developer art game. I mean, look at this guy. The perspective is all off. This is not great high-quality art, right? But what it is evocative, and it does a lot. So we're going to jump into the game, and you're going to see what this is. These are all of the different things I've unlocked to make a character with. We have characters, or culture, I guess. We have classes. We have religion. You combine these three to make a wildly different character every time. So right here, we have a Yiko, the Ape Summoner of Asham. This is what I just barely beat my first run with. Hello there. So you're saying there's a chance for art illiterates like me? Absolutely. Absolutely. Another one that I've been playing recently that is really encouraging in that regard is Genome Guardian. Genome Guardian, which is all vector art. That is super simple. Hold on, let me bring this up. Oops. This is not like Thomas Was Alone. Thomas Was Alone has an incredible design eye. This one was like, oh, like, yeah, no, I could see this. Let me bring it up here. Take a look at that. Like, none of this is very complex, right? It's not stunning art. It just works. You know, it's good enough to sell an idea. And that's all you need, if you can do it intentionally. Okay, back to Path of Akra, because it's freaking awesome. Have you seen Hylix? I haven't seen Hylix. What's Hylix? Hylix. Oh, look at this. Overwhelmingly positive. Recreational program with light JRPG elements. What on earth is this art style? Oh, I may have seen someone playing this at some point. 4,500 reviews. Wow. Of course, as soon as we get to the gameplay, my internet dies. Have you ever looked at Restream chat? It pulls in Twitch chat into YouTube and vice versa. Yes. Yes, Mothman. I have that on my side. The problem is Twitch terms of service does not allow me to display that on the stream. So Twitch needs separation between YouTube chat and Twitch chat. So I need to find a way to have them broken up. Yeah. Alex is cool. This is wild. It's like a claymation on acid weird mother type sort of experience. Hey, courtesy of Endo, good to see ya. Path of Akra has 20 to 50,000 sales according to Steam Spy. Goes to show a game just needs to be good, doesn't have to look the best. Yeah, Tiny Devil. I'm gonna tell you why this game is so incredible. That sucks. Yeah, Twitch is Twitch. So we have our 8-man, and you can see how just the culture selection affects quite a lot, right? So we're getting a little description, we're getting our stats in a block underneath this. Like, all of this could be arranged way better to make better sense from an information architecture standpoint. Like, the stats could have extra space or a line underneath them. And then you have kind of the innate attributes of resist psychic, and then you have your effects of per empty armor slot, plus 5% to all your resistances, per equipped armor, minus 10% to all resistances. So you're an ape man. You want to be free and not be burdened down with equipment. On an adjacent attack, you gain Inflame equal to your strength. Inflame makes your accuracy go up and your damage go up. And you lose half of that every time you're hit. All of a sudden, you're like, that's really interesting. Okay, cool. I think that's a really cool character. But then you're like, wait a minute, I have 2 other parts to this character. So you have the Summoner class, which adds a couple of stats to you. It gives you some equipment. And then allies become immune to damage dealt by you. And per point of willpower to summoned allies, make them stronger. They have more health and more damage. This game reminds me of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. That sounds like a wild experience. Would separation by YouTube and Twitch badges do? No, it has to be a separate box. They cannot be interlaced. Yeah. And then we have Asham, which is our god. So once again, we get a couple of stat bonuses. Prayers grant healing and deal astral damage. And then when we pray, which is stuff that we'll get into in just a second until Risky Biscuit shows up. When you pray, you apply 3 grace to yourself. And you scroll down, you see effect, grace per stack. Take minus 5 damage, so you get a little bit tankier. And you deal 5 astral damage to the attacker on being attacked. So you kind of get like this thorns shield on yourself. And when you are attacked, you apply 1 grace to yourself as well. So now you have all 3 of these things that you start thinking, oh my gosh, how does all of this combine into a character? What am I going to do with all this? And then you hit randomize on this a few times and you realize, oh my goodness, I have an entirely different experience. We have the Lakra, a violent inhabitant of the deep forest, can naturally awaken the feared berserker gang. We got our stats, we resist, we're weak to psychic, but strong against blood damage. On being dealt damage, apply to berserk to yourself. Berserk grants an extra attack per stack. And you gain 1 speed, lose dodge, lose block, so you start taking a lot of hits. You get an extra stack of berserk if you self-damage yourself. And then we have the Secutor, a fighter with the magic healing stance, trained by a fated gladiatorial clan that once competed in the bouts of lost Shuparak. So we got some stat bonuses there, some equipment. On game turn, if enemies are alive, apply a random martial effect to yourself and heal yourself for an amount equal to your highest effect stacks. So I'm starting to see like this cool synergy between hurting yourself a bunch, getting a whole bunch of berserk, and then healing yourself up because of all your berserk stacks you have on yourself. And then we have our god, the god of wildfire and storms, presided over the first lowering of the waters, favor those who perform the dance of pure combat. So when you attack, if your prayer is fully charged, you deal 30 lightning damage in a path, so like a big line of lightning bolts. And then you also do a big line of fire damage, and then you put more stacks of buffs on yourself that make you do more damage. So this sounds really cool. This was a random combo. You can see how many different combos there are in this game. It's wild. It is absolutely insane. Rift Wizard, tough as nails fantasy roguelike featuring challenging turn-based combat and deep open-ended character building. That sounds cool. I'm going to add that to my wish list. Thank you. And then, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Looks like it's not on Steam. So, this is a lot, right? Already tons of possible character combos. It's very exciting right out of the gate. You get these kind of procedurally generated poems before you dive in. A monstrous night approaches, O Path, O doomed lands of Akra, O Hadad, which is our god. Treasures burst from their secret places. What shape encircles the encroaching dark? In the roar of flood above the glimmering wave, what rules the squatting, faceless dark? It's web-based. Gotcha, Alex. So we start off with a level. We can now level up whatever we want to. I'm just going to go with generic strength. That sounds like a good idea. It's going to give us all of these different stat bonuses. You can see it's a lot. Your first couple of runs, it's a lot. We can go into our equipment, change up what we have equipped. So our Jade Gladius on attack deal poison damage to the target. Okay, that's interesting. And then, as if like all of this equipment and everything wasn't a lot as well, here's the skill tree. You can buy any of these at any time. These are sorted by different categories. We have like physical, fire, lightning, poison, death, ice, astral, psychic, life, and blood. Like, it's so much. It's so much. I think you start thinking, okay, so they're kind of roughly sorted into similar rows. We have like our cult and our summons that are kind of down on this row. Okay. So I'm trying to remember. I get all of my stacks of like berserk if I self-damage. What I don't understand is why your character's abs look as good as mine. Must have been photoshopped from one of my pictures. Amazing, Rubik's. Oh, man. Yeah, his love handles look as good as mine. That's for sure. So now you kind of start to think, okay, so what are all of these different things we can do? How do we get self-damage on ourselves so that we can get our berserk stacks so that we then heal equal to our highest effect stacks? How do we hurt ourselves but also not kill ourselves? So we have like this, which is the gore chant. On game, turn, or prayer, if there's enemies alive, deal 25 blood damage to yourself, summon a number of bleeding dead. So, okay, we got some damage on ourselves. We're going to get some summons. That sounds kind of cool. On hit, when you get hit, heal yourself, give yourself Inflame, which is an accuracy and damage buff, and then also hurt yourself. On dealing blood damage to an adjacent unit, heal yourself. We're looking for heals. That's all good. On attack, apply bleed to yourself. That sounds really good because it would probably be a low tick of damage. On being dealt damage by an enemy, deal blood damage in a path to the damaging unit. You no longer take damage from any source triggered by bleed. Oh, and it's no longer removed with willpower. So that means we would get a bunch of bleed stacks on ourselves, but we wouldn't be hurting ourselves with it. That's kind of interesting. Not necessarily what we're looking for, because we want to be taking that self-damage. So you can see this starts to get really complex, right? Rift Wizard has an interesting development story. The dev kept updating it past launch until he wanted to make broader and bigger changes and was afraid of upsetting players. So he just made Rift Wizard 2 starting from that point onwards. That sounds really familiar, Zaft. I think I've heard that story somewhere. I don't know if it was on Reddit or what, but yeah, I seem to remember that. Or maybe I'm confusing it with Soul Ash. I don't know. There's also this on hit, apply charge to yourself. We do want to get a bunch of charge on ourselves, right? Because every attack we're putting charge on ourselves, which once again, that's effect stacks. That's going to lead us to healing ourselves. Woo! There's a lot to consider every single time. It's kind of amazing. So, there's all that. Let's try and pick some good skills here. Let's just grab this Gore Cleave. It's going to deal damage to ourselves, and then also do a big blood damage hit against someone else. So let's go ahead and buy that. And then let's get Poison Heal. This is Poison Skin. I've used this skill a lot, which is when you were attacked, you make the person that hit you sick. And then when you deal poison damage, you heal yourself. And we are dealing poison damage with our Jade Gladius. Gladius. All right. So now we might want to be thinking, okay, maybe we should get some more poison damage, right? To now be triggering more of these heals. Maybe we can level this up once, okay? Let's get just some basic toxic kinesis. So we're just going to have native poison damage on things. you start to see, okay, we've got kind of an interesting build. We're going to be berserking, we're going to be throwing out blood damage, we're going to be hurting ourselves, we're going to be healing a bunch, throwing a lot of poison out. This is really interesting. And then, you see this button up here. These are prestige classes that all have different requirements that you can see. And then you can say, okay, so like, requires 25 points between poison and blood. Plus 20 to all healing on being attacked, deal poison damage to all units in a tile range, and repeat with blood damage. That sounds really good for us, but that doesn't give us any like self-buff stacks, so maybe we go for something else that's gonna give us more extra stacks of these things. You guys, this thing is wild, and it's kind of auto battler too. You just press tab, and your character will automatically move and attack and do everything. I mean, it's outrageous. It is incredibly random in a very good way. Every run feels totally different. Every character feels wildly unique. And we haven't even gotten into like the more complex itemization and everything. This game is incredible. I can't recommend it enough. So that's Path of Akra. I just wanted to show that real quick until Risky Biscuit showed up. And guess what? Je suis Risky Biscuit. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Late 90s game background music vibe. Yeah, for real. Oh, man. Okay, welcome in, Risky Biscuit. We're going to jump into SOS, A Forgotten Planet now. If I can grab it in my Steam list. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to have to change the settings real quick. Okay. Settings, visuals, not full screen. I can't change resolution options if it's windowed. That's not great. Risky Biscuit, am I missing something? I think there's some pretty big changes since you last played. I think so. You've been working really hard on it. Let me go to game capture. We're going to change this to SOS. There we go. Okay. So Risky, I need to change the resolution and put this in a window. Does the game support that yet? It looks like it's only giving me my native resolution in anything. Does Joe need to wipe his registry? What does that mean? Wipe my like in Windows? That registry? Or this is a fresh install. Try rebooting. Okay. I mean, it's not going to stop me from playing it, but it will make it so it's going to be not so pretty. Yeah, Risky. I mean, I'm not seeing resolution changing options even in full screen. You and your ultra-wide monitor. It's a problem. I have 2 monitors ready to go to get hooked up. I just need to get some cables and some mounts for them. Once we get those, then it'll work out. It definitely worked for you, Karazis. You were able to do it. Yeah, so I did already apply and then exit the game and restarted it. And this is the SOS Forgotten Planet pre-alpha playtest, right? That's the right entry here, Risky? Yeah. Let's see here. Is there a way to modify this outside of it or something? That or demo, basically same thing. Can you window it manually? I don't know. I mean, it's in windowed. I'm dragging it around and stuff. I just can't modify the size of it. Like, I don't get handlebars when I go to the side of the screen. So it may just need to be full screen. Which means I won't be able to really see Twitch chat. Is the problem. So there you go. There's a little bit of bug playtesting for you. Let's put this in borderless and then apply the changes. Let's try it in borderless. See if that's going to get us what we're looking for. And if it doesn't, we'll just move forward. Can't resize it either. Yeah, bummer. All right. Let's see if this is going to do it. We have Windows. We put it in borderless. Okay, we're going to try one more time on full screen because I thought I saw resolution options on full screen before. We're just going to do that real quick. One more time. Thanks for your patience. And settings, visuals. I have successfully broken your game, Risky Biscuit. I apologize. Did I see a field of view slider on here? No, that's frame rate. Okay. We're going to go ahead and make a new game. Yeah, all of this texture filtering and stuff even wasn't in here last time I played it. We're going to do beginner. And dive in. Risky Biscuit, before we go in, I believe you redeemed a critique. I'm flexing on you both by resizing now. While we go into ads, before we get started here, is there anything in particular you were wanting any sort of feedback on? Anything we should be taking a look at specifically while going through this? And we're going to jump into ads. And we'll be right back while Risky Biscuit types that out. Don't go anywhere. right. Focus on tutorial flow and what you think of the story. Those are the main things I've been working on. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and do it. Right. Screen is up. I can't really see Twitch chat at the moment. I'm locked in. Oh boy, this is not gonna work. Hold on, let me, oh boy. OBS. What is happening here? Why is it all scrunched like this? Sorry, one second, this isn't gonna work. There we go. Take that off. Okay. Oh dear. All right. That's what it's gonna have to be. All right, we're here. Oro, the infamous dead planet. Press space, left mouse button to continue. Okay. Are you still sure you want to do this, Clara? We could just turn around now, and no one would even know we were here. Oh, we have a main character. Look at us. She's got the cat eyes going. She's got the mascara and the eyeshadow, lipstick. She's, you know, even if the only thing that's gonna see you are horrible monsters, you still want to look presentable, right? Risky Biscuit, I'm very sorry. Just look around, Flynn. Everything we've been told is a lie. There are trees and a breathable atmosphere. This is not the dead planet described in the history books. Okay, sure, but maybe there's a good reason why they don't want us here. The entire galaxy thinks my grandfather melted and gassed an entire planet, simply to prove he could. They held parties and parades on the day of his death. Sarastes made it an annual holiday. I have to find out what really happened. We can already see that the truth is not what they've been telling us. All right. The structure we found on the radar is just up ahead. Maybe we can find out more there. Just remember, we only have a couple of days until the Republic Patrol comes by again, so we can't stay for long. Okay. I feel like the size could be a little different here because I thought these were either all three were options or all three were things he was saying, and it took my brain just a half a second to realize, oh, these are the selectable things. And you've got the icon here, and that's pretty good. Just if you start to see people encountering that or having some sort of small hesitation when they first encounter this, shrinking that size of the text a little bit may help, you know, bring it in. Or swap the colors. So this is like something that happened in the past, and then these are the things that you need to select from. Could also maybe help that. All right, we have different options here. This is in title case, and this is in not. That's weird. Thanks for coming with me, Flynn. I really appreciate it. Oh, we've been friends since we were 8. Going halfway across the galaxy to a forgotten planet in a nation we're outlawed in is the least I could do. Let's go find that ruin. All right. Oh, you're just... Is this not... Oh, this is our ship. Okay. It's getting pretty dark. Great. I like that he has that glow on his armor. It helps me to kind of orient myself a little bit and realize, oh yeah, that's where he is. Okay. Sent Morse code letters E. Oh dear. Hey there, Slowpoke. Look at this. The ruin still has power. Seems like we'll be able to use the hacking protocol I made after all. What hacking protocol? Did you not read the papers I gave to you? I skimmed it. So you should know how to open the door then, right? Yeah, no clue. I literally handed you the instructions, said this was very important for you to read, and you said you'd read it. I figured if I really needed to know it, you'd just tell me when I needed it. That's right. Oh, whatever. See that door over there? It has a letter code. If you transmit that code in Morse, left mouse button or right mouse button, it will open. Show, press Q to open codes. I think that's a typo. I think it's supposed to only say show or press. Probably just press. Press Q to open codes in overlay. You could probably wipe out in overlay too. Press Q to open codes. Or to see codes. That Q, you can even get rid of press. Q to open codes could probably be good enough. Q to see codes. All right. But that's what whatever. Okay, right. Okay. It's the same line we just read. Okay. Thanks for explaining. All right. T. Unable to send Morse code letters. I like that you made the letter a lot brighter. Did you not test this before? There weren't exactly many opportunities to test against ancient text, so no. Oh, that line went by way too fast. Why does your hacking protocol use Morse code? The security systems they used on Oro at the time were pretty great, but by now they're basically ancient tech. Each door had a unique identifier in the system to allow for each door to be remotely opened. There was a flaw through which was only patched out. There was a flaw, though, which was only... I don't understand that sentence. If you send a very specific low-frequency signal in Morse code close enough to the door, it interprets that as the remote opening typo signal and opens. Okay. I then just hooked up your personal computer to be able to transit. I'm guessing that's supposed to be transmit at that frequency at the at a press of a button. I would have assumed that would be at the press of a button. Maybe I'm wrong on that one though. Pretty neat, huh? But why do I have to input it manually? Because it's cool. Plus, I always wanted to learn Morse code, so I figured this was missing an there. This was a cool way to do it. Oh, I see. Thanks. Can we change that when we see the monsters? All right. Oh, that flashlight is hot garbage. Okay. Emergency exit. Lab status critical. Do not know. What's KA? Oh, there we go. So I'm not getting the flashlight bar anymore. And I only need to use the scroll wheel to charge it up because I had done previous demos. Okay. Darn it. Hey, look at that. Hey. I don't know why that's tied to emergency exit, but I feel very clever for having done that. I was wondering if that was Morse code or if it was just, something to do. Then, of course, having the KA and the T and everything doesn't really line up necessarily with the explanation, but, whatever, suspension of disbelief, etc., etc. Okay, let's dive in. High res... Oh, you dumbed down the resolution of the stickers. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a really good idea. Signal to the player. These aren't actually all that important. Okay. Aha. I've got... There we go. So as far as the story goes right now, you've got a gal who's wanting to defend her grandfather's honor. That's enough to maybe get us here, although it would be nice to have some sort of... Yeah, I saw that. The computers are working. Might be able to get this to work. Come over here. It would be nice to have some sort of indicator of, why we care that much about Grandpa. Because it's not going to be enough to keep us here when... monsters are everywhere. So unless we get stranded or there's some real epic meaning behind Grandpa, then it's probably not enough narratively. Hey, Clara. Looks like everything here is still mostly working. The portal down there should be able to get us into the main lab that's deep underground. The portal doesn't seem to be on right now, but you should be able to turn it on with the control panel to the side of it. Okay. Talk about past? While we're here, though, you should look around. Seems like there are some lockboxes that may still have some useful stuff in them. It's a weird non sequitur. Talk about childhood. What do you think? What did you think of me when we first met? It's like r/teenagers over here. Want to go that far back, huh? Well, to be honest, at first I was a bit scared. The other kids weave quite the stories about the granddaughter of the infamous Castor Redmont. Why does that remind me of Castlevania? After a while, though, I realized you were just another person in need of a friend. Need of a friend, indeed. I was pretty lonely until I met you in grade 3. Well, I had just transferred in, so I was in need of a friend myself. Okay. What'd you think of my grandfather? Never had the chance to meet him. He died before we met, so I only know what you in the history books told me. What do you think of him? Well, let's see if I remember. Castor Redmont rose to power at the age of 18 when his father passed away and the crown fell to him. Oh, he was a king, okay. He seemed to govern pretty well for the first 10 years of his reign, with the Union being quite stable and peaceful. The last 2 were marred with constant infighting, with the planet Oro in particular leading the front in pushing for more democratic reforms. Then the whole Oro incident happened, which killed everyone on Oro, and led to Castor's ouster and exile. Ouster. Huh. I mean, that is probably a word. I'm just unfamiliar with it. What did I tell you about him? You always looked up to him. He seemingly was quite gentle and kind to you. So wait, he was exiled despite everyone on the planet dying? So did he not live on the planet? He seemingly was quite gentle and kind to you. You never told me exactly what happened. Typo, right? Maybe? Ugh, my brain. But he died on your birthday, and ever since you've refused to celebrate it. He wanted to buy me some fancy new shoes for my birthday, and so took me shopping against the advice of my father. While we were out, some people recognized him and then attacked us. He had me run back home to safety. I ran home only to hear later that they killed him right there on the street? Jeez. Wow. I don't know what to say. That's horrible. I get why birthdays wouldn't feel the same after that. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. All right. New objective. Activate the portal. So we can't activate any of that. Save. Okay. Open I? Open M? Okay. So those are dashes. That is really fast for a dash. I would have expected that to be a little slower. Okay, N. There we go. Okay, this is going to take us down to the portal, but what about that other door? A. And I did like the introduction of Joseph right when you open the first door. It gets you a little bit into the action faster and is a promise to the player. Like, hey, we're actually going to get in here. We're not going to waste your time. Just bear with us through the tutorial and you'll get to the meat and potatoes of the game really fast. I like that. This is a little weird that we have the whole text log instead of just the specific stuff to this lockbox. I don't know, it feels a little weird. Having the dialogue next to the, like, system commands. Dash dot dot. D. What? TI? Open TI? Oh, okay. There we go. I kind of like that. This is obviously a more optional area, so I like that you're introducing the letter split there. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe you could have, it's hard. I'm sure you've thought a lot about this. But I was thinking maybe put it on a door first to introduce the concept that there are multiple letters in this system. In case they missed the opening of turning the lights on outside, right? I am just nursing this scroll wheel right now. TM? There we go. Oh? Oh, Open-O. The new hot breakfast cereal. Okay. And then I am instantly grabbing things. I have no idea what they are because they all look the same. So, what? Should I make this? Need 10 scrap metal. So I have 1 out of 1. I thought that was what, like, how many I could build right now versus how many I could build ever. Stomach enlargement? Make your stomach bigger so you can eat more food? Yo, this girl is not gonna look the same coming out at the other end of this adventure. She's all dolled up. She's ready to go. Facing Joseph and Steve and everyone. Enlarging her stomach. Gray hairs. Nah, dude, she's... Bless her heart. She's gonna do what she needs to do to survive. She's a survivor. A little weird on the art here. We got this really thin line that doesn't feel very... It feels like there's a paintbrush you just kind of dragged with. And there's this weird kind of slope that doesn't feel like it should be there. I could very, very well be wrong about why that slope exists, but that's what it feels like as a player. Okay. I don't think I can craft anything. Oh, I can craft electric components. Jerry-rigged electrical component that can be used to fix broken things sometimes. Great. Press E to fix. None of the art is final attempt. Cool. Fox wants the art stream too. Okay, just quick check-in with chat to make sure that people weren't screaming at me to get my attention for something. I should probably talk to Flynn before activating the portal again, though. Okay. Hey, Clara. Good job fixing the panel. I've configured the portal so that it should get us somewhere into the main part of the lab. A lot of the data is corrupted, though, so I'm not missing a typo there. Or you have a typo there. Not totally sure where we'll end up. All you need to do now is activate the portal from the panel, and we should be good to go. All right, guess I'll head back down to the panel. Oh, wait, one more thing. Yes? Well, I wanted to ask you something. Sure, what is it? Will you marry me? Oh, never mind, I can ask you later. Just ask me now. This is probably like a terrible time to ask, but I was wondering if, like, after we find whatever we find down here, I was hoping you might want to go to dinner together, like on a date, and get married, and have babies. And smoochy kiss. That was horrible timing. Let's just get this portal open. This is interesting. So, like, I'm feeling more branches here than I would have expected. Sure, I think I'd like that. Will you still love me after my stomach enlargement procedure? Really? Awesome. Okay, let's get this portal open. Horrible timing, my guy. Also, you need to do that, like, after, so it doesn't feel like you're only here in order to try and date her. It felt weird to go all the way back up there just to have that conversation come all the way back down. I was kind of expecting some sort of jump scare to happen on the way back because you're kind of pulling the player out of this room. There needs to be a reason for that, right? Otherwise, just like put an intercom over here where you can talk or have him come down or something. Go through the portal, Clara! What was that? Wait, the portal! Seems like it's dead. Hopefully I can find another one to get back there. That roar was so loud. Should focus right now on finding somewhere safe. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that got a startle out of me. Okay. Yeah, the pixel filter on here is very thematic to like a 90s futuristic sci-fi thing. Very Quake, right? And it also makes the rooms way darker, you know, like super dark. If I had my lights on, this would be like impossible to see anything. Coward? Oh, you suck. How dare you? How dare you? You don't know what my lighting environment is. Even with brightness like really high up, it's not doing a whole lot. Yeah, that's interesting. Those walls are still like pitch black. Okay, let's reset all this. You monster. All right. Dash, dash, dot. TN. Ah. Actually, let's leave that open in case I need to beat a hasty retreat at some point. I. That was someone walking. Is that represented? Is that just random ambient noise? Okay. We have another portal. Do I want to go into the portal yet? So this is my question. When do I want to go into the portal or not? I don't know enough about the flow of the game at this point or my objectives to make that decision. There we go. And I don't know if I'm just getting a lot better at Morse code, but I feel like I have way more success at these than I used to. I used to only get it right every, like, 5th time. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. MT, easy. There we go. Still trying to figure out the rad dog. No inventory space. Ah. K-bar space gnome cookie. So we're super hungry. So let's eat, I guess. Okay, that sounds like ambient noise that isn't related to the game world. It's just weird, random, spook you out noises. Okay. And then I think we've kind of explored nearly everything in this level. Don't like that noise. Don't like that noise at all. EM. Open EM. Oh. A. It's in the box. All right. Enter deeper. So I'm assuming there were no monsters in that space. That was O. Gosh, I hate that footstep. Why can I not do O? I'm trying to get the timing better so we, don't have as much time spent trying to open doors instead of getting to run away from monsters. Sedatives, bandages, wires, and scrap metal. N. Does my flashlight attract the monsters? Is something that I'm wondering. Cloth. Cloth is kind of an important one. I'm going to drop the bandages and pick up the cloth. Because I remember the cloth is going to help me to get more inventory slots. TI. Darn it. A? There we go. Might as well use a sedative. Kind of want to just double click on an item in order to use it. Okay. Could really use a workshop right about now. Dash dash dot. Dash dash dot. G. There we go. 4 wires. Good. Getting a lot of wires. Lots of scrap metal. T. A. N-E? Suck. And T. There we go. Let's eat some more sedatives. Everything's going fine. You know, if you need all of these sedatives, that just means you're working really hard. Good job. You're going to earn that quarterly bonus for sure. Dot dash dash. W. 2 times Grandma's TM chicken noodle soup. Wow. That's really good. Let's drop the sedatives momentarily. Pick up Grandma's soup. Eat the soup. We are nearly full on nourishment. I don't know what nourishment really does for us. I'm going to assume... Well, no, we were already at 0. Maybe it's going to affect our vision or our ability to run fast? That doesn't sound like the normal sound effects. Oh, shoot. Can you walk away? Oh, it's getting closer. It's 100% getting closer. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. 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 I think... No, come back. Jeez. Go away! Go away! Go away. Okay. I think he's gone. We already did NI and that didn't work. And it's dot dash. And A. There we go. More cloth. Thank heavens. Okay. T. All right. I think he's gone. Jeez. Just in case he's not. There we go. Mad Siren T minus mental fortitude plus nourishment. T effect. Fortitude damage -1. Fortitude recovery minus 1,000%. So, mental fortitude damage, which is really low, by the way. Oh, does it go down if we don't have the flashlight on? So it's going to slow the drain, but also make it so we can't heal anything. How long does that last for? That's an important piece of information. Because without any cooldown, it could be forever? Question mark? Shoot. What do I do now? Okay, I'm looking at Twitch chat now. Oh my gosh, he just wants a hug. No, he does not. Okay, so now I'm left with the question. Is this going in real time? If I go into the portal, is it going to reset the level? Because I've gone upwards now. And I still don't have access to a workbench. Can I go back up again? Lost connection. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, well. You still there? Looks like we're in the clear at least a little bit. I still don't know the rules of how this works, but in a horror game, that's, you know, to a certain degree, you kind of want that, right? You want it to feel uncertain and a little bit random. Yeah, this is where he came from. So I think if we sneak in over here... Nope. Not going over there. Ah, portal. Return to lab. Okay. Entering safe zone. I'm glad that there's that entering safe zone there. You've reached the end of the story that I've made so far. Please check back soon, though, as I'm constantly updating the demo as I build more of the game. You're welcome to keep playing, test your Morse code skills, and see how far you can go. If you have enjoyed the game so far and want to support a solo game dev for free, you can wishlist the game on Steam. This means you'll be notified when the game comes out. By the way, Risk, give us a gift. Feel free to share the Steam link. Also, it lets Steam know people like the game, which means they'll show it to more people like you. Great. I have already wishlisted. Lovely. So we can transfer stuff. We have our workbench, so we don't have quite enough for pockets. Oh, we're definitely going to enlarge the stomach. But we can do it multiple times. Oh, girl's going to get bloated by the end of this playthrough. Save previously done Morse code actions and redo them with a single button click. I remember you talking about that. Rewire your brain to have a peak higher strength. Dude, this gal is gonna be a wreck. She's gonna have no hair, cybernetics sticking out of her head, giant stomach, legs like a gazelle. I mean, she is just, boy. Open door, 212. What is 212? Huh. So is this like a little training thing for you to see, to visualize? Oh. There you go. Interesting. And save. We can't go through that door yet. Sleep to end the day. Why would I sleep to end the day? What's that going to do for me? Oh, sleeping will heal both health and mental fortitude up to 50. And then add your current nourishment level to both. Nourishment will then be sent to 0. Interesting. All temporary food effects will be lost on rest. You only have 9 more days until you succumb to unreality. So, do you still wish to rest and heal? It feels like there's extra space here between you and still. So I guess the measure of a day is how far you're able to explore without dying. And theoretically, you could probably do all of this in 1 day if you're just good enough, right? But if you're just taking all sorts of sanity loss, you're getting punched by Steve and running away, then you will not feel comfortable exploring anymore and trying to find more recovery options. So you come back here and you bank up all your food, your nourishment, to then give you a big heal boost. That's a really interesting system. That's really interesting. Flynn gonna regret asking Clara out. Permission system doing weird stuff? Okay, cool. Man. This was cool. So I like this new version. I think it's gotten tremendously better since the last time we played. When you were first doing this shader here, this pixel shader, I was worried about it. But playing through it, I actually quite like it. I think it fits really well. It's kind of jarring on screenshots, but that also might mean that it's just visually distinct and people will recognize you a little bit better and you'll stand out from the crowd a little bit more, right? I do think adding the shader makes it feel a little more intentional, right? It kind of removes it from the, I bought something, and I'm not saying this is what you did, but this is how people can perceive things sometimes. I bought something off the Unity store, I plugged it into a game and set up some quick logic and go. That shader communicates an extra layer of intentionality. And it's not distracting while playing, at least not in a bad way. I think it works. That resting system is really interesting. So I think but the biggest thing is the forest was maybe a little too long at the beginning. Or maybe just too dark. And voice acting would help that out a lot, because then you could have people actually barking to each other as you're running through the woods and you're going to be looking at different things. Like I said, I think we really need a little bit more about Grandpa. I think we need something more present for Grandpa in order to keep moving in that space. In order to say, yeah, we're going to stay here. And granted, we did lose the connection up above, so we have to go deeper down, I guess. I don't know why we're not just like, I'm just going to fix this portal. You know, there needs to be some sort of communication there as well of like, we need to understand as the player the only way out is through. We got to go down if we want to get back up. And there's not really that right now. It's kind of just I guess we'll just keep moving. And the dating discussion was interesting. That was a sign to me of, oh, there may be a lot of multiple options in here. I'm intrigued. I'm very curious. It kind of makes me want to go back and replay that intro just to see what are the different options. How broad is it? Is this an illusion of choice, or is it really going to do something? Is this a signpost saying, yes, your choices matter? Or is it clever writing to create an illusion? And I'm really curious which of those it would be, like, as a player. Obviously, I know something about your story goals and how you're going to be making things dynamic and everything, which we didn't get to see here, unfortunately. But, and yeah, and then the only last thing was the running back up to go talk to him and then running back down. I'm not convinced that needs to be there. It's kind of just another chore for the player, unless you're thinking it would give them an opportunity to see that extra door to go practice that a little bit more. I don't know. It felt weird to me in the moment, is what I can say. It felt like, oh, he's prepping a jump scare as I go further down. Like, I'm going to come up here, talk to him, and I'm going to come back down, and there's going to be something waiting for me, right? I was 100% expecting that. There will be different outcomes. Yeah, absolutely. Did the endless replayability one, got like 100 from that, but my demo was quite a bit more bare bones there. Yeah, absolutely. Choices impacted, but also random setups. Yeah, exactly. Just sub to his channel for each month you want him to help you. That should be enough, right? There you go, Prodigal. Yeah, I'm definitely available for a voice pack. You let me know. In case you want femme fatale Clara! Risky, this was awesome. Thank you so much for building this, and I mean, it really has progressed quite a long ways since the beginning. I know, Mothman, right? It's hard to believe this talent is just waiting here, right? Risky Biscuit, is there anything else you wanted to kind of get thoughts on, get feedback on? Anything else you wanted to say that you haven't been able to say yet? Only if you wear a hat, and each time you do a take, you add a hat. If you can spend 1 minute, go lose sanity. Sure. You missed the note that says, I didn't kill everyone. Why would you have killed everyone? I didn't kill... I'm scrolling up. There's Steve. Or Joe. Wait, no. Steve, yeah. I'm so sad Joe missed my exoneration papers? What? Someone needs to sew some new pockets. What if you put the electrical panel upstairs and interrupted the I'm not saying anything about murder. Karazest is in the game. Oh! Got it. Okay. Hold on. What's this? I'm just gonna let this repeat for a little bit. Yeah. Are we in ads? Are we in ads yet? Can I just let this run during ads? Clara! Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, shoot. Funny. Okay, let's go lose some sanity. Papers were in the side room. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go do this. Boop. We're gonna go lose some sanity intentionally. We want to see. We want Joseph to come out to play. Okay, so it needs to be on a box. A box needs to be the thing. Okay. Oh, you can copy and paste into here. Oh, sick. Open. Copy. Paste. Yes. Open with a space. Ah, there he is. Oh, you're so spooky. You're so spooky. I don't like you. Yeah, that's really cool. The really heavy pixelation, that's really good. I especially like it on the UI up there. That's really rad. Oh, you do hurt me physically, too. Okay. This guy's a lot less scary than... Like, he's more of an omnipresent threat than Steve is. Steve's a lot more like, run away right now. This guy is like, I feel pretty confident that I can get away from this guy, you know? I can... He's pretty slow. I can just run circles around him. Joseph, or Steve, is way more horrifying in terms of, I gotta get out of dodge. Oh my goodness. Can up arrow. Oh, that's cool. Papa Joe Fox McCloud, you never answer me. Why are you causing me to have nightmares with this game? Blame Risky Biscuit. That alarm sound gets me every time. Death comes to all. Oh, shoot. He's slow until you need to open a chest. Yeah. Yeah, then he's a constant encroaching threat. Yeah, absolutely. And you can't lose him, right? He always knows where you are and is always approaching until you improve your sanity. All right. I need to go take a quick break. I need to take a bio break. We're going to be right back. And we're going to jump into Still Wakes the Deep. More horror. Hooray! Risky Biscuit, thank you so much for sharing this. I love SOS. It's such an interesting, unique concept. I love seeing it develop. And yeah, feel free to reach out anytime you'd like some more thoughts. Okay, do I happen to have a VR set? Only on PS... I have a PSVR 2, that's it. All right, I hope it was helpful. I hope so. And we'll catch everyone again for Still Wakes the Deep. Don't go anywhere. welcome, welcome, welcome back. Let's go ahead and dive into Still Wakes. Me. My baby does. So, you know. Here we go. So, let's start off here. First off. Hey, Duty Fighter, good to see ya! How's it going? How was your Captain Coder Game Jam submission? Did you get it finished? Let's see, what's a good space to put myself? Maybe over here? We'll take a risk. We'll go bottom, right? Okay. Still Wakes the Deep. We always got to start off with our opening menu dissection, right? We've got, by the way, this was requested by, who was it requested by? Hold on, manage requests, critique your game, we did that, analyze any game, Alex requested this one. Alex, this one goes out to you. Let's see what Still Wakes the Deep thing, what this Still Wakes the Deep thing is all about. Yeah, let's see. So, good horror opener. We have Dark Water. That is a built-in human fear in many ways. Don't even remember your name? No, of course I remember your name. I just didn't remember who submitted it. So we've got Dark Water. High contrast with the foam. It feels realistic, but also, you know, creates this really bright contrast, which is kind of visually interesting. And the natural movement of the waves. We kind of like looking at things that are chaotic. We've got our typographic logo. Deep, you'll notice, is more speckled than Still Wakes or The. They wanted Deep to feel unsettling. So they added in these extra little spray paint rubbing off things and then brought the line of Deep down to accentuate that feeling of deep. The P goes way down, breaks that line. Very good typography. And then also breaks off into like a sharp angle. Feels dangerous. That P is 80% of what makes that logo good. The arrangement is also good. It feels very herky-jerky, almost like stairs in a cramped space. This is really, really good typography design. No power went out on my block. Oh, geez. Missed the deadline. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, 2D Fighter. I'm sure if you contact Captain Coder, he'd probably be chill about it. Memphis, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun submitting that for Captain Coder's Jam. That was a blast. That was a really good time. We have our options over here. Start new game. Very explicit, right? They're using 3 words to communicate exactly what's going to happen. Notice how they don't have continue, they don't have load. They know that we haven't started yet. Start new game is the default option. Good. Credits, options, quit. We have good visual signifiers, and you can see if you look really close, that white background that they're bringing up, I think, yeah, the white background is not pure white. There's a very light texture on it. Still the Deep Wakes. Nice looking title screen. Yeah, for real. By the way, I've gotten into modding recently, specifically RimWorld, and let me tell you, that thing is very hard. What, RimWorld is hard or modding is very hard? Don't dead open inside? What? Why not sleep deep? Oh, dear. Modding RimWorld is very hard. Got it, got it. Did someone say modding? Bar Interactive, welcome in. Hey, congrats on your release. Is it out yet? Is your new update out? Or is it coming out? So, very slight texture on that background, and as well, kind of awkwardly rounded corners. It's not the typical rounded corners you see. It's much more sloped, like an ellipsis rather than a perfect circle. It's really interesting styling there. We've got fog rolling in, makes it feel very mysterious. We have this mine platform in the far back. which, you know, we have kind of a creatively applied crane and everything to just create these weird-looking shapes. It almost looks like a character, right, with these legs coming down. They could have rotated this so you saw more of the legs. Instead, you only see two, and I think that's intentional. Then we have this guy come jutting out with the big flame to say, look, everything is not well here. There's danger here. Get excited. This is horror. Prodigal, that's your fault. It's been out for a month? What? Why did I just barely see an update about it? Come on. You gotta market that thing. I'm sorry I missed it. How's it been over the past month? Okay, how long are you playing this now? Can I redeem anything for you to play my game? No, we've paused all redemptions until we get through everything. So we're doing Still Wakes the Deep for the rest of today, which is probably going to be like 2 or so hours. We may come back to it later. And then tomorrow, we're going to catch up on Home Safety Hotline. We're going to replay the demo for... shoot, what's his name? Someone's Run. Not Astley's Run. It's not Rick Astley. The Hadley's Run. We're going to play Hadley's Run... And then we're going to wrap up the demo for Attack on Hex Island. So we're going to go through those three things tomorrow. And then once we kind of catch up with everything, then we'll turn the redeems back on. A huge code base with no documentation. The only thing the dev allows is decompiling assembly and then looking into it. Everything is a guesswork or copying existing things with modifications. Wow, that sounds intense. It's gone good. Very good. I'm glad to hear that, Bar. You guys deserve all sorts of success. You've been putting out so much effort into such a cool product. I want to make a new robot type that I can make certain kinds of jobs, but I looked at similar mods and how they do it, and they literally transpile IL, and it's darn hard. So I decided to go with something simpler by updating an abandoned mod to the newest version. There you go. That's a good idea, Alex. Still Wakes the Deep looks spooky? Yeah. I mean, just from the title screen, very good spookiness. And it contrasts against something like Indigo Park that we just saw, right? Indigo Park was a lot more overtly spooky. It had a monster on the title screen. And I think that represents kind of the different target audiences as well. Indigo Park was geared a lot more towards teenagers. Still Wakes the Deep is a lot more towards that more older crowd that's okay with more of a slow burn. 12 hours later, I already have 112 subscribers. That's awesome, Alex. Congrats. Streaming on the holiday. Yeah, guess so. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Still Wakes the Deep. Show hints? I don't know what kind of hints I would be shown. Are these tutorial hints, or are these like, hey, you need to go over here and do this thing? I guess we'll hide them. Standard and story. Story, experience the story of Still Wakes the Deep with a reduced fear of death. Okay. Recommended balance of challenges. We'll go with standard for now. That's fine. One of these days for a game jam, I need to try making a horror game, because you guys are making me analyze a whole bunch of them.
I still can't believe you went. What are you thinking? Going to that place? Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you did. You can't run forever.
Someone talking to us from the future.
I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please.
We're still alive.
I'm
that
so tired of
fire kind of looking like an eye in the distance.
I want you home. The girls want you home, but
we have a family, girls instead of boys, right? Generate more empathy.
I love you. But I won't wait forever.
Those two red lights on the base of that being really... Oh, so this was 1975. This isn't from the future. Okay.
Fuck. Merry fucking Christmas.
Kaz, Roy's finishing up breakfast if you want something.
I'll be there in a minute, Trots.
Aye, well, dinna wait too long or someone will be off with it.
Aye. All right.
Typo on the subtitles there. He said I, not yeah. Okay. Let's talk set dressing. Almbas, welcome in. Good to see ya. Set dressing here. We've got, right out of the gate, the first thing my eye went to were those boxing photos, right? That's telling the player you're probably going to be somewhat capable in here. Or at least that's what it's promising. That your character is a boxer, you're probably going to be doing some sort of combat in this game. We've got Christmas cards were the next thing my eye noticed. 3 different Christmas cards. Only one of those could be the one from the letter that we just wrote, or read. So we've been on this rig for a long time. And that's probably what she was saying. I can't believe you went back to the oil rig. We need you home. Why are you leaving? It's probably like crazy good money, but woof. But also good to see ya. Then we've got just a smattering of other random stuff. We've got, like Monster Energy drink type sort of things off to the side, a steaming cup of coffee, lamp placed on top of books, right? We're just really communicating this sort of slapdash sort of, it's just, we're guys. We keep dirt under our pillow and lamps on top of books. We've got this yellow book, which is kind of calling attention to ourselves. Electrician's Guide to Conduit Bending. I am going to bet that we're going to be doing some wiring mini games. And then up to here to the very tame pinup calendar. We've got a Hogwarts scarf. And then some cute little decorations, right? Which were probably sent to him by his girls. Very cute. I would imagine a lot of oil rig workers do not have room decorations like this, right? We can use the radio. Interesting icon usage with that point coming down on the bottom of the mouse icons. Feels a little sinister. Feels a little awkward. Maybe it's just to bring in a little bit more of a sense of danger. Instead of like a normal material icon, for example, would be too rounded and just safe. This game looks realistic. It's pretty, yeah, I mean, the graphics are pretty good, Yura. We've got, that rain coming down on the window. Horror, once again, we talk about horror needing to build verisimilitude. You can do that in a lot of different ways. You need to build that suspension of disbelief in the world that you're in, though. And photorealistic graphics is our way to accomplish that. We also see stuff like Five Nights at Freddy's, Indigo Park, that don't depend on photorealistic graphics, but they instead depend on other tools to bring the player into a world. But this is a great way to do that. They didn't have to make it raining on the outside right now, but they did, and it really communicates a message to the player. We've got pictures. I really want to zoom. Oh, we've got breath coming out. That's nice. I wonder if, like, when we start running, are we going to start breathing more? Oh, a little paper crown is so cute. Pictures of our kids and our wife. Oh, so cute. This is a bunk room. I guess we have commandeered, like, the whole space for ourselves. Then what's this book? Ivanhoe. Okay. We got more stuff over here. What were we reading for our light reading for bedtime? Computer Generation. So we're a big nerd on this. Can read the letter again. Okay. Good UI on the side, right? Very clear information architecture. We have the heading up top, separated by lines, better typography. It's off to the side a little bit. It's bold. It's bigger typeface. Content, paragraphs are clearly delineated. We've got the scroll wheel tooltip and then the back tooltip. We got a little camera shake on this still screen. Really well put together. I mean, honestly, the craftsmanship on this is really high. It's clear that they had a lot of talented individuals working on this project together. This is not the work of a solo dev, right? There's a lot of good, nuanced design work in here.
Sorry, girl.
Merry Christmas without the H or the T. Oh, cute. Okay, so this room does quite a lot to tell the player about their character. The water going down the windows seems a bit too fast. maybe, I guess it depends on how heavy the rain is. But if the rain is maybe that heavy, maybe it should be a continuous stream more so. I don't know. I mean, it's fair. We can peek. Oh, E and Q to peek. Okay. I think we have a mullet. I saw our shadow there. Also, oh man, that's also interesting. Hold on. We gotta turn the light off. So even with the light off, we still get this shadow. They place the light source behind us. We move in. I'm sure that's going to be spooky. I'm sure there's going to be a monster chasing us when we see that. But here we get a little silhouette of what our character is. Really, really clever. Because it brings you into the character just a little bit. Provides a hint of a character you can start to, literally just a silhouette that you can start to imagine who this character is. We can go into other people's rooms. Yeah. See, no decorations. Just work, right? Oh, there is this garland, though. Linwood told to accept deal or else. Scottish MPs seek assurance on jobs. 3 trawlers chase Icelandic gunboat. So is the idea that the economy is so bad right now in Scotland that, like, the only thing we can do to keep our family alive is to go to this oil rig, and that's the tension with the family is you're leaving for ages at a time? Okay, we can evaluate the map. That'll probably matter later. Locked. Once again, putting it in shadow to say, hey, we're putting this in here to make it feel real, but don't actually try opening it. Can't open that door. Thought that dude was hanging for a second. I was like, wow, we're getting straight into the horror.
State of this place.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, lots of world building going on here. And it's missing the bucket. Oh, amazing. So this is, you know, kind of like we learned in Indigo Park.
On shore last night.
Good choice, Davey. There is a huge market for roller coasters beyond
All right, kids.
puzzles.
All right. What are you doing up there?
Pipes leaking. If
And
there's
they
not one
are
thing,
taking a
it's
lot
the
of
other.
lessons from cinematography
See
and
this
film.
rig? It's a pile of shite. It's falling apart. And we've only just started drilling. Fucking Cadal. And fucking Rennick cutting corners.
Aye.
Speaking of, you are in the shite, wee man. Rennick got a letter this morning from the mainland and he's been up to high dough ever since. Heard he's gunning for you.
I love how they give the Scottish translation down below.
Can I find my lighter anywhere?
Take mine. I don't need it anymore, honestly.
You're a fucking lifesaver.
This sounds like a bad idea. I bet we're going to regret that in less than an hour.
We'll put a wee picture
Oh, we can
of
still
Rennick
kind of
up
control the
board
camera
for you.
here.
Sounds like a plan. See ya.
All right. So we're blocking access here. Directing the players. So this is all probably going to open up at some point. We're going to start exploring all this. Sir? Sir? Okay. Sir? Okay. Great. And notice how they even fog the mirrors up. So you're not even seeing... we have yet to see our character's face. Only the silhouette. Only the imagination of a character. Invisible wall. Okay. So we can go over there. We can open here. More decorations. This reminds me where I live. Idiots check gas leaks with the lighter. Like, what could go wrong? Oh, dear. Yeah, so there's definitely...
Prick.
We're in the 70s, right? This is a time of... I don't know my history incredibly well around all this, but my understanding is there was a lot of tension between, like, Northern and Southern Ireland and England.
Well, this is cozy.
Yeah, this is the only other one that's got a lot of decorations. We got some heavy metal. I wonder if we're going to meet all of these characters. Are they actually going to be in the game, or is this just world building? Due to late delivery of Beira Field and ongoing strike action, the board has determined that no Christmas bonus will be made. Oh, boy. All right. Cunningham, chairman. All right. All right. I think we've explored all that we can. I think the only other thing over here, these people are Scottish. Oh, okay. This is... Wait, no, it said, in one of the rooms, it said, like, this is Irish oil, right? Where was that? I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be in Ireland. Or they have to be Irish. But, darn it, where was that bumper sticker? I saw a UK flag. Yeah, I mean, that dude's room was all about, like, British people. So they're not coming from just one place. Where was that room? This one? Oh, there we go. There's a flag. Where the heck was that? This is gonna drive me crazy. No, I did not imagine this. This is a real thing. I saw the sticker. I have it in my head. That's the Scottish flag. But where is that sticker? It was like right here in one of the rooms. The horror has already begun. Son of a biscuit. Join your union. Oh, here's another paper. North Sea Oil Workers Union Aberdeen branch gives notice under the provisions of the Trade Union and Labor Relations Act 1974 of our intention to take industrial action. This is due to your abject failure to meet with our representatives to discuss genuine safety grievances from your members. We urge you to engage with us and resolve our valid dispute. There you go. So there's a strike based on, right there. Oh, it's Scottish oil. I totally misread it. It's Scottish oil. For some reason, I thought it said Irish oil. There you go. There you go. I got totally mixed up. Got another map. You are here. Okay. Go down to the canteen, okay? There's the canteen. But Thomas was alone, so we're going to go in the other direction. Not Thomas was alone. Stanley. Stanley Parable. Darts tournament. There you go. There's the darts tournament that we were hearing about. It's all very cozy, right? We need to soak this all in before everything turns horrible. And of course, have your horror during Christmas, right? Contrast. We talk about contrast all the time. If you want to make something more noticeable, put it against something that is very different from itself. So, horror during Christmas time. Hardcore action, terrorist attacks during Christmas time, right? That's Die Hard.
Look, there's no escaping. There's going to be a dozen more rigs up here by the end of next year because they pricks in Westminster want their grubby wee hands on Scotland's oil.
Christ, not this again.
The bear is already down to the bare bones, and Cadal are just going to make more cuts to get other rigs on the go. If we don't take industrial action soon...
Irish oil is just whiskey.
If we don't take industrial action soon, this place will be even more of a death trap than it already is.
He's got a point though, Gibbo. We're down to a skeleton crew in the pontoons and it's ropey as fuck down there.
Workers of the world unite! What do you think, Kaz?
I don't know. Just here to fix the lecky.
What do you think will be keeping the lights on if this place falls apart?
That's coal, you numpty.
I love that they give translations for the slang.
You alright, Roy?
Cars, me old mucker.
I do.
McClary, to my office. That means
They
now
do look like
you've got to
prisoner
see
uniforms for
everything.
real.
Ah, the sweet sound of Davy Rennick.
You think it's the police?
Can't be surprised, Kaz. You heard from Suze?
She's talking about divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaz. She'll come around.
Not if I get to jail, she won't.
Well, maybe you could have considered that while you were battering Billy Chamberlain's head in.
Cunt
Oh.
slagged off Susie, had it coming.
And there he is. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee, and swears like the devil himself. Listen, mate, even if it is the police, maybe it's best to just go back and face it, yeah?
Ugh, I don't know, Roy. I'm fucking scun up with the whole thing.
The Lord loves you, mate, no matter what. And I'm pretty sure Suze does too.
That's all clear for you now, Roy.
Lovely job, thanks, Dobby.
Oh, Trot says he's left your insulin in your cabin.
Oh, bless his little communist socks. Muchly appreciated. Ta. Remember, life is like football. It's not over.
Until the final whistle. Aye. You're a Barnsley fan, so you're pretty much fucked from the off, right?
Oh, I will see you hang for that, McCleary. Off you trot, lad, before his nibs blows a gasket.
Okay. All beans and forgiveness. Made it down to the canteen and talked with Roy. So that whole conversation, once again, communicating to the player, hey, you are fisticuffs, McGee. You are strong. You are able to do things. On the other hand, makes sense since bright colors are important for visibility. Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
How you doing, boys?
No bad, Kaz. Raf's here's a bit shaky, though. Gonna be the lad's first solo dive this morning.
All right. Ah, you'll be all right, pal. Especially with the big man here looking out for you.
Have you done it before?
Christ, no. I'll stick to the lecky, thanks. No great in tight spaces, and it's blowing a gale out there.
Really filling the lad with confidence there, Kaz.
Ah, sorry, wee man. Don't worry about it. Brody's got you.
So are you going to be the one that wakes up Cthulhu? Is it your fault? Salt beak bannocks? Or beef? Salt beef bannocks. I don't know what bannocks are. I want to, though. It sounds amazing.
Enjoying your last day, McCleary.
What's that supposed to mean?
You've been a naughty boy, from what I've heard.
Ah, geez, peace. You're not exactly an angel yourself, Adair. I'll be fine.
Well, you're not be missed. You wouldn't know a day's graft if it slapped you in the face.
I'd like to see you try and do my job. You wouldn't know a spark plug from a fucking hairdryer.
Watch your mouth, McCleary.
Okay. Notice how he called us McCleary there instead of Chaz, indicating that sense of distance and rank and everything, the same way that the announcer talked to us. Didn't call us Chaz, he said McCleary.
Man, I hope there's some leftovers.
Spam cake? Spam is incredible. Christmas pud? Oh, yes, please. Pass on the haggis, but the rest of it, yeah. Pigs and blankets? Heck yeah. No thanks on the black pud, but yeah. Ooh, Scotch broth. I don't know what that is, but it sounds great. All right, so now we can go through here. We have the map of maps. Okay. I don't know where we are. Sure. Leave area. Exit to deck. Oh, and we can go back in here, too. Oh, my. That famous English cuisine. Can I open it from this end? No. Just want to see if I can make some shortcuts for myself. So, I mean, yeah, they're doing a whole lot of really good writing and stage setup. They are taking all sorts of lessons from film. This is kind of like Jaws in a way, right? So if you're making a game that you think this is kind of like a really good movie and you want it to feel very cinematic, just go watch a movie and then copy it. You'll get 90% of the work done really fast. Okay. Oh, gotta get the PPE, absolutely.
see what the score is. Am I alright to get by, pal?
It's alright. You have to go around, Kaz.
Okay. The sprint really moves you around. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Are we gonna be like watching monsters down there at some point? This is a really big cinematic entry point, you know?
One of us needs a heat here, eh? I know taking mine off next time.
I'm the missing us. Not exactly small.
Oh, aye, you're a smart one. Lay it on the deck, eh? Nice and easy. Don't mash it. Right extra section to give someone a kicking.
Okay. Ladder. A brightly colored ladder to indicate, hey, go take a look at this. We have another ladder over here. Ooh. Special ladders. Oh, I have to hold right click the entire time. So this is something that like Heavy Rain started doing, with making the controls intentionally awkward and difficult so that it heightens tension. You have to... It's similar to what SOS does, to be honest. Basic interactions are made more difficult, and therefore that increases the tension of the player. So they're doing this by forcing you to hold in right click in order to keep going up the ladder. You have to hold in right click and press W. SOS does it through the Morse code mechanic. Brightly colored because it's dictated by the Occupational Safety and Health Department. Sure. They could have also not have done that here. It's still a good idea in game design.
Give me a minute to check. It needs fitting again. I can see from here. Grill crew will love that. Rennick will love it even more. You're telling him. I told him
This is fine workplace safety wise, right? Just climbing up that.
no!
Hey. What? What? You think you're so much cooler than I am? Listen, it's slippery out here. It's raining. I'd like to see you make that jump.
Alright, Roper, what's the problem? Don't usually see you down here.
Drill's acting up this morning. Got the crew running around like blue-ass flies, but they cannot make head or tail of it.
Is that you's behind schedule then?
No, not yet. And not if the gods are smiling on us.
So mere fucked than ever.
Not as fucked as you by the sounds of it. Look, you better get up there. The boss man sounds raging.
Well, how long will that take? Water's in, but might be 2-3 weeks before it's shipped like. I can patch it, but we'll need to keep an eye. Maybe say a prayer and all.
Seems like we keep doing those.
Okay.
Stay on the path, mate. A cargo hoist will crush you if you get close.
Can I climb it? All right.
Jesus, Scooby. Give me a heart attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Can I ask a wee favour?
What do you need, Scoob?
Oh, could you do me a quick fix on the crew lift fuse box while you're down there?
Aye, no bother.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, mate. And don't let the big man get you down, alright?
Thanks, pal.
All right. So this is our first, like, we're gonna do something with the game. Turn it off.
Why have you not in my office?
Automatically just swap everything around, and W. So it's more of a timer than a puzzle or anything. This is typically a great place to have something horrible happen where you can only watch, right? swapped on me. Alright, what's up here? Here's our office. Installation manager.
Well, here we fucking go.
Enter!
Mr.
Atmosphere is top notch?
McClary.
Absolutely.
So glad you could join me, and sorry to have got you out of bed. Shut the door and have a seat.
I'm fine, Stan.
Sit your ass in that chair, you fucking liability.
But I
run a tight ship. Do you understand me? A tight ship.
Technically, it's no shit.
Shut your gob, you Ned prick! I am sick to fucking bouking of you wee gobshites messing with my operation. That chef might be a mate of yours, but he does not run things around here. I do. Do you understand me?
All right, why don't you just get on with it?
Don't you answer me back!
You might be the height of shout on shore, McClary, but out here, I am the fucking king. Do you understand me? You bring the police to my door, to my rig.
Look, I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Shut it, you clatty gobshite. I've got here's a man who can make a more positive contribution to this operation than you.
Look, I know.
Shut it! I'm in a meeting. What?
Fuck's sake, Gibbo, I don't care.
We're on a schedule. It's a fucking drill. You've got a fucking drill, so drill through it.
Yeah, well, Roper's a whiny old fud. He's got a problem with everything.
I don't care if it feels off. Just fucking do it, or I'll come down there myself.
Is that trouble with the missus?
You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Come on, man. It's only a wee bit of trouble with the polish. I'm good with the lecky. I keep things running. You said it yourself.
Out! Get off my rig!
Aye. A happy new year to you too, you cunt.
So we risked our family's well-being to come over here and do this. And now we've been laid off. So we are in a very low spot emotionally with this character. All that we have done here is build a world where we care about our character.
Well, we're running for you guys.
This is something that SOS Forgotten Planet could learn from, right? SOS gets you right into things, and that is good in a way. If they wanted to make the main character make it more about the main character and less about the player, then you do something like this. You have this intro sequence where you begin to care. You see the same thing in great superhero movies, where they spend a good amount of time making you care about the character before getting into the drama. Oh, jeez.
Guys, help me! Guys, don't let me die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Yeah, choppy animation.
Fuck! Fuck!
Okay.
Christ, but you're a right pair. 2 bars and a ball bag.
Now listen, Pat. I promise I'll take care of him. I had a word with our Kieran, you remember him? He knows Billy Chamberlain from way back. Owes me a favour. Reckons he can sweeten Billy up a bit. Come on. Have I ever let you down?
Right, you lost the cake at the wedding.
Now then. That wasn't my fault.
You left it on a bench at Argyle Street.
Aye, you were that bloated you didn't even remember baking the cunt.
Oh, my children, that was before the light of the Lord came to me.
Here we fucking go.
And you, Mr. McCleary, you can fuss and cuss all you like. But perhaps if you went to the Saracens a little less and the Tabernacle a little more, then perhaps you'd not be in this pickle, eh?
Is that the chef?
Don't look at me. You're the one who decided to spend the next 4 months trapped on a rig with this bampot.
Susan, I promise you.
Got like home videos getting overlaid on top.
I will. You'd better.
Huh. A lot of interesting imagery and all that.
Christ! He's gone cold! Shit, guys! Get his legs! We
can't leave him out here. Move! Fuck! Kaz! I think he's dead. We've got you, man, alright? We've got you! He's breathing, thank Christ. Kaz, come on. Wake up, Kaz. Why is he not waking up? Can you hear me? Is he going to die, Brody? Kaz?
So, excuse me, typical horror stuff, right? The sickening of the calm survived the event. So, you black out the main character, and they get to wake up in the middle of the disaster, right? The Walking Dead did this in the comics. Remember that? Our main character wakes up in a hospital bed. And he's been in a coma, wakes up, and I believe that's how it goes. I may be a little bit off on the details, but that's the idea. Wakes up, and zombies. So now we wake up, and Cthulhu?
Kaz! I need your help here!
Really awkward that it's right-click to climb in instead of left-click, too. When left-click is interacting almost everything else, it's just a little bit strange.
Thank Christ! You alright being up on your feet?
My heat's killing me, but...
A heat?
Aye.
It's cliche, but it works. Exactly.
You got me out. Did you get Gregor?
I got you, aye. I couldn't find Gregor. Fuck. I'm sorry, Kaz. Jesus. He's not the only one we lost. Oh, no. Rass is still in there. Why aren't these working? Kaz, I need you to help me. Kaz!
What? Right. Aye, what do you need?
The cable's stuck. Go down and release the main brake, then come back up and raise the bell. If you can get it to my level, I think I can get him out.
Aye.
Rafts, it's alright, we're getting you out. It'll be 2 minutes, pal.
Disengage winch brake at lower level, operate winch control on upper level. I mean, sure. This is a lot of rustling around.
Come back and winch up the bell now.
I get the feeling Gregor is a monster. And when this guy opens up that door, someone's gonna pounce on him and eat him.
What's going on, Brody? What happened?
Brody, not Gregor.
The drill hit something. An air pocket or gas explosion, nobody knows. But whatever it was big. You were lucky, trust me. Douglas is trying to find out more. Like if the bear is even safe now.
What's wrong with Rafts?
I don't know, alright? Decompression shouldn't be this bad. I shouldn't have let him go down there. I said I'd look after him. I'm here, Rafts. It's Brody. I'm gonna get you out.
Is there anything more I can do?
No, I'll get him. We need to know what's going on up top. You'll need to go through engineering. The way up is blocked from here.
Where's engineering for here? I've never been doing this end before.
The only way you'll get there is to go under the rig. Should be a clearer path down there.
All right, I'll head down now.
Monster definitely, yeah, like there's no words coming out of that thing. It's a human voice, so it's definitely, you know, he's been turned into a zombie or a creature or something, but they do this weird, like, skipping of a frame on some of these animations. It's interesting. It kind of makes me feel like it's 1975, you know? There you go. Don't run and jump, kids. Wonder how many people die there. Whoop. Watch where you're stepping. That first step is a this almost looks like a UFO right here. Oh, wow.
What? Cuz! Get over here before it falls apart! Feed me inside! Jesus. What is this stuff?
Okay, so we've got an umbilical cord. I like the text that appears in games when you enter a new zone. Oh, okay. I missed the tooltip there. I don't think it has a name. Don't look too much at it. It's probably maddening. Yeah, right? Is there a sort of mental health system in this game? Cool. Okay, we got QTEs. Okay. I mean, I would just call them title cards, personally. There may be a better name for them. That's what I would call them. Yeah, so they're getting a lot of interactions here. So we're going to be running from monsters and needing to flip a whole bunch of switches and, you know, keep moving when there are all these little minor annoying obstacles in the way.
Shite! Fucking see again.
Got it. Okay. Oh no, I gotta hold in the button. Okay, everything's fine. Look, he just for a second forgot how hands worked. It's fine. He's going through a lot right now, you know?
Christ! Too close.
Okay, so we've got yellow over here. Oh, monkey bars.
Just get across.
Yeah, because, I mean, I guess, you know, if someone could probably do this, especially in the 70s, you know, in the 70s people were a little more fit. It was kind of pre the big diabetes epidemic. You know, someone working on an oil rig, they probably have the brawn to be able to do that, even if they are just an electrician. That's where me would be dead. Yeah, for real, Alex. I have it as a fitness goal of mine to be able to do monkey bars. And I've been able to do like a couple in a row, but not like a full run. And not with any degree of like, you know, comfort. Of like, yeah, let me just swing around. Do you have a flashlight? No. Look.
What is that?
Oh. Okay. It's not really about brawn, it's about being able to hold your own weight. A skinny guy can also climb those buckets. Well, sure, but there's also technique. A minor drill issue. I've done my research on this.
Jesus Christ.
You need to get good grip strength more than anything, from what I understand. And there's technique to the, you know, couple different ways you can do it in a more efficient manner. What am I climbing? Oh, we're up above. Okay. Yo, there's a lot of monkey bars. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Rennick is not our best friend. Are we gonna climb? Yeah, we're on a ledge. First person platforming like this is kind of interesting. I don't know if I've seen like ledge grabbing and stuff first person. I don't even think like Mirror's Edge did wall grabs like that. There's our flashlight. All right, you always gotta have a flashlight. Any horror game. Let me just drive my scroll wheel real quick and charge it up. Okay. Use your torch. There you go, your torch. Not your flashlight, of course. Speaks volumes about how well he's written. If he makes you hate him, that means the writers did a good job. Yep, absolutely. Oh dear. We're just gonna crawl anywhere we can, huh? Am I gonna have to do all 4 of these? Oh boy. Okay, good. They're not gonna make you do all 4. Okay.
Locked.
I miss Batman, you know, when he would just like punch the grate and rip it out of the wall. Yeah, by
Jesus.
they some things that they've done to make Rennick really awful, right? They make you identify with the main character. He has a loving family that's waiting for him and that is needing him to take care of things.
Guys, over here.
He's trying to take care of things.
You alright?
And that is
You look like you've seen a ghost. Who's making that noise?
not seen by Rennick as a good thing.
He's making that racket.
He actively doesn't want the police there. He doesn't care about the safety of everyone
I
around.
recommend that.
What does that mean?
It means he's no alright. After that explosion, he got oil or some shite on him and just...
There you go.
I don't know. He freaked out. Went for me. He's still out there.
You mean out here? As in out here with me?
Aye, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, that's just fucking brilliant. You seen anyone else?
I'll just go here. Where you going anyway?
Back to accommodation.
Listen, you'll have to get through the water tanks to get up to accommodation. And quiet like.
Gotta go all the way up there. Jesus. And what about Gibble?
Stay the fuck away from me. You're listening to me. He's no right, cuz.
I'm not arguing.
Cuz. Be fucking careful, eh?
Aye. You know.
Okay. Can I not just climb through this? This looks pretty climbable. This looks bigger than that vent. I think this is hunker down and wait for help to arrive. Is the way I would probably react in this situation. Which is probably why I'd get turned into a zombie. Examine the dead guy. I didn't see a dead guy. Examine the dead guy. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Must have missed it. This kind of looks like a rib cage or a spine or something. Oh, we're getting the I'm going crazy sign. Oh, that's a foot coming out of that. And a hand over there. Oh boy. As soon as I exited the vent, well, must have missed it. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving. Just like me missing all the scary parts. We've talked about how cables and everything can kind of mimic the shape language of snakes and everything, make the player feel very nervous. I am curious if there is going to be combat in this game, because they really teased that boxer side of us. But I'm kind of wondering if that's just to say, look how fit you are, instead of, Instead of a... You're gonna go punch some monsters in the face in this game. It's got some blood there, that's fine. That's to be expected. Okay, wasn't sure if that was something chasing me or not. Aha. Gonna kick the bucket, yep. I think it's just to make us sympathize with the character of the game is saying, hey, this guy is just a normal dude. I don't know many normal dudes that are, like, really good boxers. I don't know about you. I mean, I guess it's a little more common in the UK than it is here in... Why am I hiding? We got the scary bubble stuff going on. Interesting fade out on the flashlight, like it's that old bulb, right? That doesn't turn on and off automatic or immediately. You don't think those are pictures of him? It could be. But the chef did say that I was a good boxer, right? Oh, Artemis. I hate you so much.
What the fuck is that?
Why are you telling me to hide in here? Yeah, because, like, we were going to prison. Like, the cops were going to come. Oh, dear. The cops were going to come because we beat someone's head in, right? Hey, you're making this very scary. Okay. Is that him up there? No, that's a swinging light. Pixelated, hello, welcome in, good to see ya. What's going? We woke up Cthulhu, so it's not good, is what I guess I'm saying. It's not going well. It's on the platform above, I guess. This is the problem with being too scared to look at things. I don't know where anything is. Yellow pipes and everything. The yellow is a very strong color to say, hey, this is where we're supposed to be going. We've seen that over and over and over again. Oh, I wish we could see him. I wish I could just know where he is. I know he's going to start chasing us here pretty soon. Like, it's got to happen. He's got to start chasing us at some point. Turn your flashlight off. It is off. Look, no flashlight. And then he jumps out.
Stay away.
Whoa. can't. Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
What did you do?
Jeez, okay. So we're entering the chase sequence. Oh dear.
No! Douglas!
No, dude, don't just push him, dude. Like,
Jesus. No. Can you be? Shit. Oh, God.
climb, my guy. Why are you just waiting around? Jeez. You saw a mutant mass knock you down that ladder. Can I shut the door too? Ugh. Okay. Oh, let's go straight into the blood trail. Is this a space we can go into? No? Okay, that's good to know. Got a ladder over there. And stairs over here. This seems like a bad idea. Why would I come up here? Isn't this taking us closer to Gibbo? Like, why does this exist? I wonder if it'll have a reason for existing later on. Okay. Gibbo, at this point, you find a way to kill yourself.
Jesus.
Like, you jump into the... What happened to him? He went on a dive into the ocean on this oil rig. And then some big explosion happened. We think someone saw him get, like, oil or something. Breathe in, breathe out, repeat, escape from engineering. Some sort of oil got on his face, which is obviously not oil. And now he has turned into this insane mutant craziness. Okay, so we have to manage heat. That's interesting.
God, stop. Shake. Fuck. Stop thinking about it. Just stop thinking about it. Jesus. Right.
Kind of interesting that time builds in space for the character to kind of contemplate what it is they've been seeing, you know? Oh my gosh, that poster. Oh, heavens.
Is anyone here? Hello? If there's anybody here, fucking say something.
Oh.
Gory book. Christ, that stuff is rank. McCleary here?
Cass, it's O'Connor. I've got Bruce and Fergus with me. You know what's going on?
No, but we hit something. You need to get out of there.
Don't need to tell me twice. Listen, something's wrong in engineering. It's not safe. We'll go through the leg and come up through the underrick. Rennick better give the evacuation.
O'Connor? You have to go through accommodation. It's all blocked. Do you hear me? O'Connor!
Okay. Okay. I am waiting for the game to kind of open up. It feels like this is going to become more open at some point. And these survival aspects are going to be more important. Is this, Lilith from Diablo 4?
No, he's not here, fuck. I have to go around the crew lounge and try the galley. Please be there, mate.
It's just a Christmas tree.
Trots.
Oh boy.
Is that you in there?
Trots? Trots, is that you? I can't hear you, man. Open the door. Trots, the door's blocked. I can't get to you. What's up, wee man? Are you hurt?
Oh. Oh boy. Wonder how many people actually do this, you know? How many people actually take those bots up on their offers? Super weird. So where are my quick moderator options went away? Whatever. Deal with it later.
Jesus, Trots! Trots!
This game is a narrative horror, not a survival horror. Well, they have the whole, like, cold aspect. Where you have to find heaters to stay, not cold, so... I don't know.
Hello?
Bloody hellfire! Get in, quick.
Thank God you're alright. Jesus, what are you doing in here?
What do you think I'm doing in here?
Stockpiling?
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. People are dying, Roy.
Dead? Who's dead? How?
Douglas. Trots, I think. I don't know, it's this thing. I think it's doing something to people. I don't know what to believe, know what I mean?
I really do. I saw something out on the deck. I didn't stay to look, it just scared the shit out of me. I should barricade the door.
We can't hide, Roy. We have to get off this rig right the fuck now.
What, without Rennick say so?
Roy, did you hear Rennick? What, you think we're getting evacuated? He'd want everybody back at work if we were at the bottom of the North fucking Sea.
Right. The lifeboats, then?
Aye. You stay. Barricade the door. Let me clear a path, and once we're ready to go, I'll come and get you, right?
I'll be here, don't worry. Getting some extra prayers in.
We're gonna need them.
Guys, you won't leave me.
Oh.
It's bloody terrifying out there.
I'm not leaving you, pal.
I wouldn't blame you if you did, mate.
I mean, you've got all the food in here for a start. Listen, get your man upstairs on the case, and I'll see you soon, right?
Good writing. Good writing. Anything scary yet? Yes. People are getting turned into horrible monsters, and we haven't seen any of them yet. But it's shut the door. We don't need that door open. Yeah, and there's this icky, sticky thing coming up from the bottom of the ocean. Wet room.
Oh, my head's pounding.
Nope. Okay.
Is it doing that?
Living flesh, so to say. Yeah. Oh, dear. That's a head.
Jesus. What the fuck's happened to them?
Oh, that's a couple of them. Oh, and the eye is still moving. Oh. And there's 3 of them. Oh. Jeez. All right. So that's...
Jesus. Oh, my heat. Oh, fucking hell. What is that? Oh, fuck.
The thing is a heavy inspiration here? Yeah, for real.
Get through the laundry.
I'm unfamiliar with Annihilation. Oh, we can throw to distract monsters. Okay.
Hello? Anybody in here?
I don't recommend doing that, man. God. They're the entrails, right? Mimicking the cables from before.
Very rough or high. Rain and wintry showers. Poor or very poor. 40s, chromaty, 4.
This man has no survival instincts.
Occasionally storm 10, 40s and chromaty. Rough or very rough. Occasionally high. Wintry showers. Moderate or poor.
Is this just a hiding spot, I guess? Okay.
West 6 to gale 8. Perhaps severe gale 9 later. Rough or very rough. Squally showers. Good, occasionally poor. German light.
No way through.
Southerly 6 to gale 8.
Take my companion mug and leave. Then. Blood just streaming down from it. Perfect. My mug! No! Everything's fine. Next level. Oh boy.
Christ. How am I going to get down there?
I think the rig is more of an inspiration for this than anything else. That's something I'm unaware of as well. I'm not a horror aficionado. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna open the door. It was basically this in TV form. There you go. We'll keep redeeming horror games until you are. Why do I get the feeling that that is absolutely true? There you go. There's the evacuation. Very confident in his own capabilities. Oh boy, can't wait for him to become the uber zombie we have to deal with at the very end. Oop. Okay. Yeah. What? I was holding on. What? Oh, I have to grip. Okay, I got distracted. Should probably just get in the habit of doing both mouse clicks every time. I don't think there's a reason for me to not do that. Also, we're supposed to be clearing a path. This is not clearing a path. This is watching everything break. How are we gonna get back to our friend?
Oh, come on, you're joking me.
Oh, is it broken? Okay.
Oh, thank Christ. Here it is.
Okay, remove safety pins from both arm cradles. Engage brake lever to swing boat into boarding position. Embark crew and visitors. Secure hatches. Check here below. Lower lifeboat into water. I'm sure we're going to get to all of those steps.
Nah, that's no it.
We got to take these pins out. Once again, yellow color. Wondering if you get into the body of the same guy in a different universe than the guy you died with really... You get into the body of the same guy in a different universe than the guy you died with really... I do not understand, Nephthys.
Right. Now the lever. Get it into position. Nearly out of this. No! Jesus, what? Fuck!
So is this all indicators of the bad...
Oh, that's just brilliant.
Home by Christmas. Launch the lifeboat.
Now fucking what?
All the bad safety problems that we were... You know... That Rannoch was worried about police showing up here is because just...
Stuck fast.
Everything is falling apart. Okay.
Who's that?
Rennick, it's me, Kaz.
McClary, what the fuck are you doing to my lifeboats?
It's gone. It's just fell off into the fucking sea.
You must have done it wrong.
Fuck off, Rennick. You built this fucking thing, not me.
Who's with you?
Roy's in the canteen. Finlay and Brody are alive.
Listen to me, McClary. Get your ass up to the chopper pad. Bring anyone else you can find too. And whatever you do, don't touch this stuff all over the bearer.
I can't get back out. There's a safety door. The railings are all gone.
For God's sake, do I have to tell you how to do everything? Give the door a tidy kick at the bottom. It'll open right enough.
What about you?
Just concentrate on getting to the pad. Don't worry about me.
You see, Rennick?
What?
Well, does this mean we're okay, like? No hard feelings?
Get to fuck, McClary. And when you get back, fuck off again. I see you drown, but I'm not having your death on my fucking record.
Go on yourself, you old fud.
There you go.
Fucking cheap bastard.
And he knew he was being cheap, too. He knew that door was not going to hold. Oh, man. There was a conversation there. It's like, well, we could use old locks. They won't hold up to anything, but it'll look impressive. Okay. Fires? Put out a fire with an extinguisher. Fahrenheit 0451. Did I though? Yeah. I kind of want to hold on to this just in case I need to swing it at someone, you know? This gives him some redeeming qualities, yeah.
Kaz, Ennis, what's going on?
Jesus, I need help. I don't know what to do.
What was that?
Christ, something's happening to me. Oh no!
Ennis. Ennis! Fuck.
Okay. Also notice how they really wanted you to drop the fire extinguisher, so they put the door right there, so you had to drop it in order to open it. And you have to climb the ladder now. They're really heavily gating what you are able to carry with you. This is definitely on the roller coaster side of the experience more than the puzzle side of the experience. Okay, next level. We're cruising through this. I bet we're going to be out of here by lunchtime. Return to Roy in the canteen. What happens if I do touch it?
Ah, fuck. I need to go around somehow.
Oh! Oh, getting flashes. Okay. That's interesting. Lifeboats 2, 3, 4, and 5 are out of service. Oh, dear. So that's, you know, that I'm sure that's going to come into play later on when we're running away from something and we're going to bump into something accidentally. It's going to blur our vision. It's going to make it a lot harder for us to get out. I read some reviews and you really got to watch out for some things because if you don't complete some tasks or puzzles, it might soft lock you. Fun. We haven't even gotten like out of the tutorial area yet. At least so far as I'm aware.
This stuff is taking over. Christ. Don't fucking fall. Don't fucking fall.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's a human man. Or was at least. At one point. Did I not kick that open?
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He's just like batting at a laundry machine? Is that the union rep with the glasses? Will a flashlight attract you? I mean, maybe looking at the laundry machine, that's the game trying to tell us they're going to look for your flashlights. That's what I'm guessing the game is trying to telegraph there. So naturally, I keep it turned on. Which is also very clever that they have that soft fade, right? You don't get to instantly turn it off. You have to kind of anticipate it a little bit. It's me. Even if it doesn't have mechanical impact, it's going to feel awful.
Oh, fuck. Is that...
Trots.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, and here's our hiding spot. Yeah, okay, okay. Is the mug still going to be over here? That's what I was saying, but this is for sure going to open up sometime, right? Hasn't necessarily opened up, but we are revisiting locations. Oh, and there are more hiding locations over here. Okay. You gonna notice the flashlight? Okay. Still no.
What the fuck?
There's my mug.
Has he even noticed the mess? What am I thinking?
Jesus. What's he doing?
Shoot. Oh, I thought he had his back turned to me for long enough, and I thought, okay, we gotta just run. I know he Missy. Huh. Okay. Bird.
Fuck.
Oh. I don't think I can watch this section. You're the one that redeemed this, Alex. This is on you. This is your fault.
Fucking move it!
Gosh. so fast and you're so slow. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, what a sweet girl coming to check on me. This is the inevitable problem that happens with horror games where you die.
Fuck.
Because you start to die a lot in a certain section and then all the tension goes away. Because you've gone through it like 80 times. Very weak to chase sequences. Oh, so he just sees you no matter what as soon as you get there. Okay. Oh.
Jesus Christ, that was close.
What, he can't go through there? Okay.
Okay. All right. Roy. He's blocked the door. Freezer vent. Aye.
Ugh.
You all right? Jesus, you look terrible.
Do not go down those fucking stairs.
What the hell is going on?
Trots. I think it was Trots. No, it's just fucking horrible, whatever it is. Just stay in here and keep quiet.
Did you get to the lifeboats?
Yeah. Fuck knows if they ever work, but they definitely don't fucking work now. I had a wee chat with Rennick about it while I was out there.
How did that go?
Badly. The cunt still reckons we should get to the bird.
You think?
You got a better idea?
Kaz, mate, I'm not going to make it over the deck. I'm not feeling so good, pal. I think I need my insulin.
What? You're fucking kidding,
of
right
course.
now?
Oh, sorry to inconvenience you, Mr. Bloody Fit and Healthy. I tell you what, I'll have a little chat with my pancreas, shall I? And tell it to pull its socks off.
Right, all right, fuck's sake. Could you not just eat some fucking jam or something?
Oh, bloody hell, the man's a medical genius. I'll go on the blower to Dr. fucking Spock and tell him not to panic. We've solved diabetes here.
Fucking McCoy. No Spock. He was the blunt nerd cunt. You think you can manage to get to your cabin? You've someone there, aye? I'll get to the helipad. Make sure that cunt doesn't try leaving without you.
All right. I'm not useless. I can get there. Listen, when you get to the chopper, tell Archie to radio in the support ship. We need all the fucking help we can get, Kaz.
All right, big man, all right. Just be careful, okay? My girls need their godfather in one piece.
Okay. I have the needle. Get back to Roy in the canteen. Goodness gracious. There's some things I wanted to talk about during that conversation, but I don't remember what they were. All right, let's go to the deck. Wonder how long of an experience this is. Needs his insulin to lower blood sugar. Oh, that's right. That's what I want to say. The character was asking the questions that the audience is going to be asking, probably, right? Because most audience members probably don't know how insulin works. That's an important thing to do. You need to have some character be the voice of the audience and bring up those questions and have characters address it so people don't say, oh, well, that was so dumb. They could have just done X.
I have to get across to the bird. My Christ, I can barely see the lift to get there with this fog.
All personnel, this is an evacuation order. In case I wasn't clear enough the first time, that means get to the helipad now. It's your responsibility to get there, and we will be leaving with or without you. So move it.
That bastard thinks he can fucking leave us.
Honestly, I kind of understand Rennick. Like, you have paranormal monsters that are running around that are your former friends. You have corpse explosions happening everywhere. People are being melted into each other. Like, this is definitely a get out of Dodge situation. You save as many people as you can. At the end of the day, though, you have no idea what you're dealing with. So you just get at least some survivors. Ah, here we go. All right. And this seems like a pretty good time to head into ads. So we're going to go ahead and pause here. We'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. Whoa, Van! While we were in ads, thank you so much for those 5 gift subs. My heavens, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let's keep analyzing horror. My extreme forte. Still got that fire off in the distance, being very menacing. It wouldn't surprise me if that's going to be the secret to beating this, right? We're going to have to, like, cause some sort of gas explosion that feeds down and destroys the beast, right? The hype is real. Yes, it is. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, you know.
Sunil, what the fuck happened here?
He probably had it the best of most people on this rig. That's probably how you want to go. What do I sneak through here?
No, no, no! Jesus, Dobby!
Jeez.
Christ almighty.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to not be here anymore.
Jesus, Ennis. What you
Oh.
doing up there? That thing will see you.
That thing. It's Muir, Kaz. It's fucking Muir.
Muir. Jesus.
Christ. I don't understand, Kaz.
Listen, we have to get to the helipad, all right?
I tried talking to him, but he came for me. Like, he didn't care me at all.
It's no him anymore, Ennis. There's nothing we can do but leave. Save who we can.
Aye, you're right. But the only way up is the crew lift. He won't let anyone leave.
Then we need to get past him.
All right. I'll see you there. But don't he be a hero if he hears me, all right?
And then don't let him hear you.
See you at the lift.
Jeez.
Please! I can hear your heartbeat!
Jeez. Good level design. Give you a little peek at the guy. Have him walk over. Just in case you need any more reinforcement that this is bad news. A couple of different places. There's something over there. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's coming over here. Let's hide. Okay, what are you doing? Where are you even looking? Where's your field of vision right now? Alright, I want to see what's in here. Well, son of a biscuit. Where do I go? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. So they still are the people that they are somehow, right? Like in some way. Gonna try and scout out what the next. I think it's just straightforward. I think that's what that platform is down there. That it's just an indicator to the player. This is the pathway to go. What here? I'm relying on sound being more of a trigger than visuals because they keep talking about hearing. Yeah, I see that. I see you.
I need the help! Someone's here! Don't leave me!
I don't want to leave you. Oh, that's the horizon? Okay.
Jesus.
Is it a friend? He just wants a hug. He just wants to be inseparable from you.
There's the lift. No far now.
Problem is, Muir here has not heard of personal boundaries. Probably also deodorant. Always have proper lighting when you're working. Like a blob from the ending of Akira.
Christ, Dobby.
See, I need to like play through the game, through the intro again to remember who all these people are. Everything here looks like the ending of Akira. Yeah, for real. Alright, where's where? There he is. You know, in narrative games, there's this kind of weird trust that the player needs to have with the game. That the game isn't going to sabotage them. It's going to stay possible to get through it.
You alright? Can you get out?
No. Muir was coming at me. I just froze. I didn't ken how I got myself in here, but the cargo hoist came down and we're right crabs in a creel now.
Are those the hoist controls behind the fence? Maybe I can shift it.
Alright. You're a good lad, Kaz.
Jeez. So, in a sense, a horror game is only as scary as you kind of let it be. Especially in this sort of a setting. Because you have to extend that... Wow, look at that. It's spiraling up. You have to extend that level of trust to the game in order to participate in it. Like in Indigo Park, I kind of just ran past a bunch of it because I didn't want to deal with it, and that made it so I didn't encounter a lot of the scary stuff. Okay.
Nah, that's no it.
God. Alright, we've got a distraction here. Oh, that I can't use out here. If you actively go against the suspension, it doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Clear howls. I mean, is it this? What am I supposed to do here?
Nah, that's no it.
Tab. Raise, yeah, sure, raise the cargo hoist, but I can't.
Nah, that's no it.
Okay.
Fuck. Who's there? Fuck, I think he heard me.
Nothing. I see you.
No, you don't. I'm fine. Jeez, I can hear your heartbeat. This would be kind of hard to make a scary game like this not as linear. Yeah. How do you even have vocal cords at this point, man? So then, our question then becomes, if we're trying to make a suspenseful horror game like this, a roller coaster ride, how do we create verisimilitude? How do we create a world where, where a player is willing to engage with the world that we're presenting them? Alright. Okay. Don't know where he is. So where am I supposed to go here? They make that sound effect of the clanking really loud. And almost like a global sound. Is this just another hiding spot? Like, I'm a little confused as to where I'm supposed to be going here. Right, so the creation of verisimilitude and everything, we were talking about that whole intro sequence. That's what that was trying to accomplish, was building a world in which the player cared about the character and wanted to take care of them, wanted to see them succeed. In fact, even in Indigo Park, they do that a little bit at the front because they have like the posters of all of the different mascots and then saying this one is her favorite. I mean, I just keep coming back to here.
Poor bastard.
Am I supposed to pull the dolly away or something?
Nah, that's not it.
Click all the buttons, yeah.
Nah, that's not it.
Oh, okay, I clicked the red button a bunch of times. It did not do anything. Alright, that's a lot of noise.
Go on, Ennis.
Okay, let's make a distraction. So Innes can go do his thing. Okay. The seagull? Seagull is terrifying.
Come on, Ennis.
It is awkward how they force you to drop things, but they clearly put stuff in there so that you could throw it. Change your control pattern. Go over there. Those limbs must have been so funky to program. Shoot. A duck. Scary.
Go on, Ennis.
No! Ah! Bro, why are you dropping like that? Stop it. Just tender feet, sir. Walking on eggshells. All right. We'll just park here for a little bit. Our subtitles got turned off. Which is weird. I'm going to try and get them back on because it's really helpful. It's really helpful. Accessibility, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Confirm. Fly.
Running away today.
You're getting connected to the collective unconscious on Game Over. Yeah, yeah. Something like that. I could see that. All those ground decals and stuff. Oh, the squishing sounds. Oh, it's so unsettling. Can you just leave, please? Anything I can throw? Bite him. Dude, just go away. You are stuck for so long here. We're gonna go now. Go, 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 go. Hit the button! Oh no! I thought that was what was gonna happen. Oh shoot.
No! Jesus!
Oh god. It's the way horror is, man. Horror as a genre suffers from this trope of everyone dies. I hate it. It's my least favorite part of horror. And I understand it's important in a lot of ways to communicate things are scary. Should have closed the door. But, I don't know. I find it removes the tension for me. Except for us, nah, dude. We're not making it out of here. Are you kidding?
We should go back and get them! Like hell we should! You saw them! They're gone! Get a move on! Archie! Rennick! We have to give them more time! You told them to come! What I told them is that we are leaving! And we are leaving! Now!
Yeah, best case scenario here, we ignite the oil pad, or the oil rig, and take out whatever this thing is while we are still on it. That is our best case scenario, right? That's our best case scenario.
I'm right here! Archie, stop! Wait! Wait! Fuck! Bastard! You lying bastard! Where are you going? Jesus Christ! I can't fucking die here. Christ. Zeus.
Yeah, we're gonna blow it up
Come back! Hey!
with memories of our family. Yeah, crashing. That was one of them sick or something. Alex. Oh dear.
I should have kept better than to let you two out together. The two greatest minds of your generation united over a bucky. Nobel Prize committee will be warming up their checkbooks already. You seriously think if you leave the country, this will all just blow over?
No one's going to chase me out into the middle of the North Sea.
My mum always said I'd married beneath me, Kaz, but I thought you were smarter than this.
I'm fucking doing my best.
No, you're not doing your best. What do you know about oil rigs, you roaster?
Good with the lecky.
Terrace houses, Kaz.
Good
Flats,
with the
maybe a shop, if you're feeling adventurous.
Roy's put in a word. He said I'm up to the job.
Oh, for God's sake. Roy's a cook.
He's a chef.
He's a cook.
It's just for a few weeks. We'll just let it cool down a bit. Then I'll call Billy Chamberlain and have a word. Talk him into dropping the charges.
If you run the police, I'll give you the jail for sure. When are you leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
You are shitting me, McCleary. It's the girls' school concert.
I'm fucking scunner, Suze. What do you want from me?
I'm just saying this, Kaz. If you leave us, if you run, if you go, then we are done. You hear me?
What happened to the big monster dude?
I'm here.
We don't super know. All we know is someone went down into the water, started drilling. That was good with the everything breaks, watch the helicopter crash. This rubble over there looked like the tentacles and stuff from the previous thing. Hey, K&O, welcome. Glad to see you on your lunch break. Somebody went drilling down below, and then a big explosion happened, and now people are turning into monsters. That's pretty much all we know. Supposedly there's some yucky goo thing that is mutating them, but... And then there's big biological structures blasting all through the oil rig, like that big tentacle over there. But, I mean, this is the extent of our knowledge right now. Oh, also, it's like singing to us? I don't know, it's weird. Welcome in, Risky Biscuit. It's very spooky. I'm seeking information in respect of an incident that occurred. Oh boy, the incident in question involving a serious assault is being investigated by our crime division, who are interested in speaking to a Mr. Cameron McLeary, who's believed to be under your supervision. Cooperation in locating them is appreciated. There you go. Chief Superintendent, Martin O'Hagan. Phone. Resident Evil labs are really everywhere.
Jesus, the fucking chopper, man.
Aye, I saw it. Did you get to the lifeboats?
Aye, they're busted. Fucking kidal. Mechanisms are completely fucked, cheap bastards.
Denny's flat, McCleary. Just listen, here's what I need you to do. I need you to get to the radio room and call the support ship.
It's fucked, man. The fucking crane fell on it. Hello? Hello? Shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's Brody.
I know who it is, you daft prick.
Listen, that's the generator's failing. If they cut out, we'll be on emergency batteries so the radios won't work.
You're not listening. The radio room is gone.
Christ, man, there's other radios, but only one set of Jennies. If they fail, you're going to need to head down there and manually restart them.
I'm not going down there again. Fucking gibble.
Kaz, if the lecky cuts out, you won't have a choice.
You go and do it.
No, Kaz, I'm busy. You need to get to the Jennies and stop them from shorting. Got it?
Jenny's. Right. Brody. Shite!
You do it. No, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it. I'm busy. Okay, fine. I didn't know you were busy. That's why you need the voice of the audience. They needed one more follow-up. What are you busy with? And then it would have been fine. Woo! Entering administration.
Hello? Anyone in here? McCleary here.
Christ, Kaz. He's here. He's in the wall.
Oh, easy. What are you on about? Who's here?
Under the admin module. He's haunting us. He's coming back. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Fuck.
Okay. Great. Everything's fine.
Shit.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, Alex.
I need to get to the generator. It's no that way.
Well, all right. You know what? I think this is going to be a good opportunity to check this out tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. This has been a great time. Absolutely horrifying. That still wakes the deep, folks. I don't know if we're going to get through all the way to the end. I understand it's not the longest game ever, so we may dive in. It kind of depends on what tomorrow's going to look like. So we'll have to see. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end our stream for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been great checking out SOS Forgotten Planet, checking out Still Wakes the Deep, showing off 2 seconds of Path of Akra and just showing how ridiculous that game is. Am I wrapping up? Yes, Risky Biscuit. Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Similar time in the morning. Like I said, we are gonna be doing kind of these shorter half streams for the rest of the week until Saturday when the game jam starts. So, that being said, an impassioned raid target request. Sure. Who should we raid? Who all's on? There's Aramis, there's TCAP, there's IRAD. Someone that's very close to fail. Okay, who is it? Who is it? You're teasing me here. Even my dog is like, come on, get out with it. Irregular human. Who is Irregular human? Software and game dev. Okay. Been going for 2 hours. All right. Let's go ahead and hang out with a regular human. Thanks so much, all of you. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time. In 10 seconds. Because the button says start raid. Which every time I think it's just going to go do it.